Hi, I'm Margaret, and I have two children at Akshar Arbol ECR campus, and currently in grade 8 and grade 10. They had the luxury of spending about a year and a half in in-person classes. We're very grateful during this time that's very uncertain and imperfect that the transition to virtual learning at Akshar Arbol has gone fairly seamlessly. From the first day of classes, my children knew exactly what to do. That meant that a lot of work had to have gone in the planning and the training, the teachers and staff training themselves on how to do this. And for that, we are definitely indebted that the learning was able to happen on time and be kept going in time for the new school year. My children have been developing better time management skills because of this, learning to use technology to collaborate with each other and to figure out how to use technology to serve others in this very difficult time that we find ourselves. And they're learning to look at everything they do through that lens of how are other people doing, not just how am I doing myself. We have to approach these things with empathy and consideration for others, and that is very definitely one of the biggest life skills I feel like my children are taking out of this whole experience right now. Akshar Arbol has developed a nice balance between the live synchronous classes where the students and the teachers are interacting with each other and having lively conversations and instructional time, as well as independent work and work that is not dependent on technology. So every day there's a nice balance, a nice mix of that, so the children are not in front of the computer for 8 hours a day. Akshar Arbol is using this opportunity to use technology to bring not only the kids together, but alumni of the school together. I was very, very impressed. Akshar Arbol is actually thriving, and I really appreciate that, and I know my kids appreciate that as well. One of the best parts of virtual learning is knowing that the kids and the teachers and their peers can maintain relationships, and it's very happy when I walk by their rooms and I hear lively debate and I hear laughter and I hear the teacher's voice and I hear my child's voice mixed in with the voice of their peers, all having some conversation about whatever topic it may be, and the conversation happening with joy. So there's no fear that my children are encouraged to read the papers in several of their classes, and I do like it when they say, oh, I read this article and I wonder if this teacher has seen it. I would like to send it to her, and maybe we'll talk about it in class. That means the teacher is affecting how he thinks, and the teacher is sharing enough of her perspective and her humanness, and not just, giving information, that they need to learn in the textbook for the exam, but sharing her perspective on life. And then, the kids can go and find, what may or may not support that perspective and make an opinion themselves. So I really, really appreciate that teaching style, and I see my kids engaging in the world a little bit better because of that, and they want to bring it back to the classroom and share it. So that's something that's very unique